Hey guys, Ariel Mays here, and welcome back to another storytime video. Today, if you saw the title, you would know that we're going to be talking about my first kiss. So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get right into it. So it was one night, and I was at my house, just chilling, right? So my friend, Oscar, calls me up saying that he wants me to come to Wendy's. And I was like,
Okay.
so anyway, I get there to Wendy's and they were already kind of like tipsy and high. I don't know what they had been doing that night, but basically they told me that they wanted a drink and shit. So I was like, you know what? Okay, let's do it. Let's drink, whatever. So Jesse's brother, he had a hookup, so he can get us drinks, right? So we ended up calling him up, finding a spot to drink and stuff, and he delivered it to us like right there. So we ended up getting the drinks, and we started drinking, talking, just having a good time and shit, whatever. So afterwards, we threw away the drinks, whatever, and we started walking towards, towards our house, well, my house at least. So we ended up going to the entrance of the park and shit, and Oscar and Jesse ended up kind of walking in another direction, and they said that to make sure that Sharquisha gets home safely, right? So I ended up going with her in the other direction. So I take her, we're walking and shit, we're talking. Now she's a bit tipsy, like she's like showing me signs that she's a little bit drunk because I mean she kept on talking about shit that I didn't even know what she was talking about. Honestly, she was just random. She was spewing out random shit. So like we're walking towards her house and shit. We lived in the same neighborhood, so like after I dropped her off, I was gonna go home eventually, right? So I get to her house, and I say my goodbyes and shit, and I'm already kind of walking to my house, and then all of a sudden she's like, Ozzy. I was like, what? And this chick, she's like, oh, my house is locked. I'm like, the fuck? Then how the hell did you plan to get back home? So her house was locked, right? So I ended up staying with her. She was like, could you stay with me? And I was like, yeah. So we ended up sitting in the front of her house on the curb, right? So I'm talking to her, whatever. Just, talking about random shit, right? And she was drunk. She was just saying random ass shit. I don't even know what she was talking about. But she ended up asking me my previous girlfriends and, have I ever done anything with a girl? Now, I told her that, well, I've done a couple of things, but I haven't kissed yet, right? And she was like, oh, okay. And she was like, she was looking at me like really odd and shit. So like she slowly started leaning in towards me, and like she started kissing me, and like we were going at it. It wasn't no regular ass peck. Like she was literally fucking eating my face out. Like seriously, like this.
Cheese. You gotta smile.
Like seriously, that's what she was doing. Like she was eating my fucking face. But like afterwards, like after we were kissing, we did like I think 3 times. Like we were just making out the whole time. But then she like gets like really awkward and starts asking me like how was it? And I was like, well, I don't know, like you kiss like a fucking bitch. But in all seriousness, guys, all I said was okay. We ended up talking for a little bit, and then her mom came home, so I said goodbye and I walked home. So yeah, that was basically the story of my kiss, my first kiss. So yeah, that's gonna end the video here, guys. So like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.